Welcome to episode number 2 of his Boston Red Sox franchise series, and today I'm going to be playing my Red Sox franchise, obviously. It's our next game on May 2nd against the Rangers in Texas, or in Arlington at Low Field. It's a four-game series, it's the finale of a four-game series, and we're going for the sweep. As you can see, we won 4-1, 5-1, and then 7-6 and extra innings. I think it was 12 innings. So that's 2 innings scoreless by both 10th and 11th innings were scoreless. And the runner at the extra inning rule is on, or the extra inning rule is on in this franchise. So obviously both teams went 0 for 2 with the runner at center base. Neither team scored in the 10th or the 11th. We scored in the 12th though with that runner at center base. And then the Rangers didn't score in the bottom of 12, so the Red Sox won 7-6 in 12. That's pretty good. I mean, we had 15 hits in the game, so it's like, well, I think everyone had a hit. The only one that didn't have a hit was Dahlback, who went 0 for 6 with a run and 2 strikeouts. And I think how he got that run is probably was the one that the runner at center base started insurance, I think. Or only reached on an error because the Rangers had 2 errors. And then Redudo, well, he went 0 for 2. He pinch ran for Marwin Gonzalez in the 8th inning. So he got 2 at bats, but unfortunately he got out both times. Everyone else got a hit, so that's good. And on the other side, well, they had 13 hits, but there was a lot of they had 4 pinch runners in that game. Well, if we win, we sweep them. If they win, we still win the series, but it'll be 3-1. So we win the series regardless if we win or lose this game. But it's blurry. I don't know why I was blurry like that, guys. Probably just a reflection or something, but as you can see, standings. We are 18-10, 643 winning percentage, a damn enough bad to the Yankees. We have won 3 straight. We're 7-3 in the last 10. We're 9-2 against division opponents, 11-5 at home, 7-5 on the road, 12-5 during day games, 6-5 during night games. And then we are right now at the first AL wildcard spot. Damn enough up on the Astros, and then the Twins are damn up on the Astros. Or we're a damn and a half up on the Astros, and the Astros are up a damn on the Twins. So yeah, we are ranked 10th in baseball, 10th in contact, 4th in power, 16th in pitching, 10th in defense, and 20th in speed. So yeah, let's get into this game. Both controllers per usual. It's Derek Richard for us versus Mike Folsom Edge for the Rangers. We're 18-10. They're 9-19, and I believe they're last in the AL West, and we're second in the NL. Or they're last in the AL West, and we're second in the AL East. Here we go. So the 6 teams that lead their divisions is Yankees lead the AL East, Royals lead the AL Central, the Angels lead the AL West, the New York Mets lead the NL East, the Reds lead the NL Central, and the Dodgers, per usual, lead the NL West. So yeah, let's get into it. 2:35 Eastern. So obviously Texas is in Central Time, so it's 1:35 p.m. Central Time. Derek Richards is 0-1 with a 4.67 ERA, and Fulton Edge is 1-2 with a 6.66, or with a 6.67 ERA. The Red Sox are the gold controller, and Rangers are the blue controller. How many alternates we need? Kind of like these. Why not? So I'm not sure that is for the Red Sox, but that's Kyle Gibson for the Rangers, and maybe they have some throwbacks. The blue ones actually look pretty good. Yeah, so alternate two uniforms for the Rangers, road 1908 uniforms for the Red Sox. Here we go. Low Field holds 40,300, opened in 2020. presentation mode broadcast theme style, which I actually did choose it. In my post-season broadcast, you can't choose it for some reason. Presentation mode broadcast theme style. The show theme quick counts on. Retractable roof open. Cloud cover clear skies. We could start Sale, who obviously had to win on opening day, which is the last episode. If you haven't seen that yet, it'll be an eye in the sky in the top right corner up here. The icon usually pops up at the beginning of the video, or it should. And then I could start Jordan Lyles, but I do want to start Richard just because. So yeah, it'll be righty. It's righty versus righty, 72 versus 70, and Garrett Richards is the 72 overall pitcher. So a pretty even matchup here, and the energy is really down for both teams here, especially that Nate Lyles. Remember that Chris Davis, he was part of the Andrews trade. It's weird to see him in a Rangers. But Bodart's is fine as the DH, but Verdugo's energy is the lowest one right now. I think is like Dahlbat, maybe, and then Gonzalez. Who's a catcher? Vasquez. So it's Bodart's, DH, Verdugo, Martinez, Devers, Vasquez, Renfroe, Dahlbat, and Hernandez. Is that shortstop? Oh yeah, Martin Gonzalez at shortstop. Because if you're up here, you don't have to go down to like number 6 batter to number 9 batter. So yeah, and then over there they have Brock Holt. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. What is this? Oh, I was like, why does it say that? Didn't write that down. It's because he has a bruised shin 1-6 days. What is his name? Isaiah Connor Falefa. On the playoff points first day, Matt Best Scherzer now turned down L. Here we go. Oh. What? Nick Solid has had quite a few off-field complaints today, and the effects are starting to show in his performance. He could use a rest. Nick Solid has had quite a few off-field commitments. I completely botched it. Nick Solid has had quite a few off-field commitments lately, and the effects are starting to show in his performance. He could use a rest. I don't know. Second baseman. Okay. Why not him? Now I just don't put Falefa there, okay. He didn't play center base, right? Yeah. See, now let's into it. Now Nate Lyles has something. That Nate Lyles looked a little slow in this year. Maybe he needs a day off. That's kind of the first base coach. Why? His energy is actually pretty low. So, can someone else play first base? Oh, he can't. Oh, this guy can. So, yeah. Alright? Yeah. Now, hopefully... Yeah, now let's get into it, finally. We are live and on the air for another edition of baseball here in the show, as we have a new matchup for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball on the show comes your way next. Mike Fulton, 5 starts in here in 2021, 1-2 record, 6.67 ERA, 27 innings pitched, 35 hits, 1.81 WHIP, 14 walks and 15 strikeouts. So a high WHIP and a high ERA. And here is Xander Bogaerts at DH as we're on your way from the right field. 1-1 count. Ground ball, and that's a base hit. He's too fast for that. Off man on for the Red Sox in the top of the first. And here's outs for Dudo. Slider, 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup for Fulton Edge. 3-2 count. And that is low, ball 4. 2 on, nobody out in the first inning. And here's Martinez, who already has 10 home runs in the year, and he's batting at .416. Popped up. And it's a long run for the center fielder, and he won't get there. Now there's runners everywhere, and there's the double play. That's a weird double play, as I was out at center. It was a force out at center base, and then he threw to third, and he tagged Bogaerts. So that's like a, I'm not sure what kind of double. That's like a 8-6 something. So not that. Previous plays. That's a it's a fielder's choice. Martinez reached first on a fielder's choice into a double play. 8-4-5 double play fielder's choice. Verdugo and Bogaerts are both out. And the thing that happened on this one, I think what happened was I was the right fielder. I think, or something. Or man. I was like the right fielder. I think, yeah, I was the right fielder. They put me as the right fielder. I thought I was only a center fielder. That's why it dropped. I thought they put me as the right fielder. Eventually, I was the center fielder, but it was too late. But it's a 8-4-5 double play. There's a runner at first and 2 outs. That's a foul ball. Oh. There's Rafael Devers, runner at first, 2 outs, 1-2 count, and that is low. Already in this inning, he's throwing 15 pitches. That's a ground ball, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox hit 2 hits, and they leave 1. I think they leave 1, but they, yeah, one hit actually. 1 hit for the Red Sox and 1 left by the Red Sox. Rangers coming back. No story on the show. There's Derek Richards, 5 starts here in 2021, 0-1, 4.67 ERA, 27 innings pitched, and I think he has like a high whip or something. Probably does, because they said he was struggling. So yeah. Anyway, here's Eli White here in the first. Ground ball up the middle, and it's a base hit. And that first inning, the Red Sox got a hit, a walk, a double play, and then a ground out, or a fielder's choice. So they left 1. And 1 hit. I forgot the walk's not a hit. There's Brock Holt now. Ground ball, that's Taylor May, sits 4-3, double play, 2 down. There's the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers. Eli White, Brock Holt, David Dahl, Joey Gallo leads Rangers in stolen bases with 2. Sheldon Apostle, Chris Davis, Willie Talent, Isaiah Connor Falefa, and Drew Butera. And unfortunately, I didn't see the Red Sox lineup, but I already said it earlier. I don't know why I didn't show it. Maybe I skipped it accidentally or something. Ground ball up the middle! And that's a base hit as he punched it through the shift, sort of. Punched it between the shortstop, Gonzalez, and the third baseman, Devers. And now it's Joey Gallo. Ground ball, that's a foul ball. 15 pitch coming now here in the inning for Richards. Fly ball, and that will tail foul because it will tail foul into that walkway. Walkway. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning's over. We're through 1 here in Arlington. The score is 0-0 here in the show. What time is that? 1:15, right? Yeah, 1:28. The Christian Vasquez Then Fultonetich, 20th pitch. That's a ground ball up the middle. Flat down by the center baseman. Jeter jump throw got him. On down. I know Jeter played shortstop, but yeah, you just said. There's the Rangers defense. David Dahl, Willie Calhoun, and Joey Gallo, who won a Gold Glove last year. Sheldon Apostle, Isaiah Tanner-Fluff, who won a Gold Glove last year as well. Eli White and Brock Cole in the infield, and Drew Carey on the play. 979 fielding percentage for the Rangers. I think that said like 17th in the AL, something like that. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in time. And then obviously Mike Fultonetich is on the mound, as 1-1 count at the Renfro. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first by the center baseman. 2 down. Extra interval is on, by the way, in this friendship, like I said earlier in the episode, just in case you forgot or skipped that or something, or didn't hear it. Here's Bobby Dahlback. Fly ball. Under it is Dallow. And that's Dallow. Yes, it is Dallow, and the inning's over. 1-2-3, go the Red Sox. Middle of 2. The score is 0-0. Sherton Apostle has been a .30 in the season. 1-2 count. Ground ball, not down by the first baseman Dolman. Front of the pitcher, cover and got him. 1 down. There's the Red Sox defense. J.D. Martinez, Alex Verdugo, and Hunter Renfroe in the outfield. Bobby Dahlback, Kike Hernandez, Marwin Gonzalez, and Rafael Devers in the infield. And Christian Vest has been the play. 992 fielding percentage for the Red Sox, second in the AL. So that's really good. Because you don't want the team that's your outs, and obviously Derek Richards is on the mound. 1-1 count. Ground ball right to the center baseman Hernandez. 2 down. Here's Willie Calhoun. Ground ball, not or off the glove or bat side of Richards. Throw to first, safe. Hit Richards somewhere, and now he's on one knee as the catcher goes out there along with the manager. Looks like no trainer out there, but the manager has come out, and he just up one knee. I'm not sure what that got him, but I want to actually check. There's Isaiah Tanner-Falefa now. That's a single. They had to shift on, so they didn't have to shift. That probably was going to be an out because Deffer. Yeah, it did him in the bat side. 1-2 count, or 1-1 count, and that is below 2-1. Or, actually, pardon me, that's a strike. The home plate umpire called that a strike. My bad, I thought that was a ball. It was out of the zone. Well, it was touching the zone. It was halfway in, halfway out, but that home plate umpire called it a strike, 1-2. That's a fly ball right to Renfroe. In and over. And the third, or and the 2, the score is 0-0. The third inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Ground ball. And one center baseman grounds out to the other, 1 down. There's Gonzalez. Fly ball, it's hit well. Going back to the center field, it's a long run, and it's over his head, and it will go over the wall for a double. Gonzalez is 5th double of the year and only second hit of the series. Now he's 2 for 13. So now there's Bogarts, runner at third or runner at second, 1 out. I just want to see this for a second. Sorry about all the replays. Bogarts has been at .299 in the season. Line drive, and that will get down. down, and the runner at center actually stayed, didn't move. So the signal for Bodart's 2 on 1 out, but the runner at center did not move, and now it's Verdugo. And first to play appearance is a Watt, so he's technically still 0 for 0. After strike 2 and 2. Line drive, and that will get down. And the runner at third would go to runner at center would go to third. Runner at first would go to second. Bases loaded, 1 out for J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1. With that double play earlier, Grumble base hit. And 1 run will score, and the center runner will stay at third. But it's an RBI sent over J.D. Martinez, 1-0 Boston here in the third. So after that, Fielder's choice double play for Martinez in his first at bat, second at bat, he hits a RBI sent over the right field. Now it's Devers with the base loaded and 1 out. Fly ball, crushed, gone. Grand slam for Rafael Devers. It goes off the back wall of the bullpen, and it's 5-0. 411 feet into the Rangers bullpen in right center field. I'm not sure what the exit field was, but it's 5-0 Red Sox in the top of the third. 6th home run of the year for Devers, a grand slam into the Rangers bullpen in right center field, and it's 5-0 Red Sox in the top of the third. Distance 411, exit velo 105.8. Off the back wall of the Rangers bullpen in right center field, and it's 5-0 Boston in the top of the third. And they're starting to warm up Ian Kennedy in the Rangers bullpen, where that grand slam by Devers went. Here's Vasquez. Fly ball right to Dallo. 2 down. So RBI single by Martinez, and then a grand slam by Devers, and it's 5-0 Rangers. Well done. His ERA is probably now like 7.5. Maybe more. 2-1 count. The line drive caught by the first baseman. I forgot his name. Then so RBI single by Martinez, and thanks to this grand slam by Rafael Devers, the score is now the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 0.
We're back now as the Rangers line up ready for their third term with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. First and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the Sens do back that up as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeout. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
And Giovanni. Here's Drew Bertera. Ground ball. Hernandez. Throws it to double back, 1 down. There's Eli White. Ground ball to Hernandez again. So both downs here in the third inning have been 4-3. Ground outs 2 down in the bottom of the third. And now it's Brock Holt. He's 0 for 1 with a double play. Little tapper, and it's fielded by Richards. Throws it to double back, in and over. 1, 2, 3 goes the Rangers. And the 3 of scores. The Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 0. We're back here in Arlington. Let's show on the film shadow with Tanya Watney. No idea what our manager is.
That a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly that's been a big part of the story of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Dahlback. And Paul Dent is still in the game. These are 3 innings, he got 5 runs, all earned, and all in the previous inning. Ground ball at the base hit. Going for the 9-3 is Dallo. Someone's covered, or no one's covered. He was near the bad, but he's going to safe anyways. And that's 50 pitches now, and they're going to take him out. Here comes Ian Kennedy as their starter only goes 3+ innings. 3 and a change. Here's Ian Kennedy, which I think he was on the Royals last year, or at one point it was. Ground ball, it could be 2. And Kennedy comes in, hits a double play, 2 down. forced it 3 double play, and here's Fulton's final line score: 3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts, 50 pitches thrown. And here's Gonzalez 1 for 1 with a double and scored a run. Little tapper, fielded by Kennedy, left him out. Oh, balance throw, got him. Middle of 4, the score is still 5-0 Boston here at Lowlight Field. And here comes David Dahl. It's 1 for 1 in the game. Due up for the Rangers is 3-4-5. Popped up. Foul territory. Over is Richards, and he's got it. And foul ground, 1 down. There's Joey Dallas struck down at the end of first innings. Ground ball against the shift. Fielded by Devers. Throws it on the run. Got him. 2 down. Now it's the number 5 batter. No runners on 2 outs. Bottom 4. Ground ball. Throw to first. It's in time. The inning's over. 1, 2, 3 to the Rangers. And the 4, pardon me. And the 4, the score is 5-0 Red Sox. If the Red Sox win the game, they sweep the. If the Red Sox win this game, they sweep the Rangers. And it was a 4-game series, so it'll be a 4-game sweep. 1 down. I don't like those shadows. And there's Verdugo 1 for 1. A single scored a run in this game. Here's the umpire sign for today's game. Once I get down there. And behind the plate, Dave Lawrence at first base, Ricky Holiday at second base, Dale Parker at third base, Matthew Ross. Lowlight Field, 551 feet elevation, May 7, 2021. Attendance 36,076, 90% capacity, 80 degrees clear, wind 11 miles per hour blowing in from right field. So, 11 miles per hour blowing in from right field. And Devers hit that grand slam though. Right field. So if it was blowing out, or even if there was no wind, that might have gone for it. If it was going out, that might have been on home run. So the first pitch, 1:35 p.m. local time, which would be Central Time. Game scores 21 Fulton percentage, 59 Richards, which obviously Fulton is already out of the game. Here's Verdugo. Ground ball right to the center baseman. 2 down. And now it's Martinez 1 for 2. The signal RBI has scored a run. Ground ball. That's inning. Halfway home here in Arlington, or halfway home here at Lowlight Field. The scores: the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 0. We're back here in Arlington. Let's go on the field. Check out how you want me again.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production at this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitches to throw more strikes.
And Mighty. Here's Chris Davis, 2-2 count. Foul ball. Ground ball, he punched that at base hit for Davis. Unless he's out at first, it's close! Oh, no one's covering. Would have been close, but he's on. And now here's Willie Calhoun. Foul ball. Line drive, base hit for Calhoun. 2 on, nobody out for the Rangers in the bottom of the 5th as they're trying to get back in this ball game. They only have 15 more outs to work with, but they have 2 on, nobody out in this inning. And Tyron's in the hole. Well, Tyron, yeah, is in the hole. Here's Philippa. Ground ball. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. As no, he stopped third of the way down the line. As he might have been out. But the runner at center stops at third. He was about a third way down the line. Bases loaded, nobody out for Drew Bratera, the number 9 batter. So if you're the Rangers, or if you're the Red Sox, 2 outs for a run will be fine. Ground ball to be 2. It's only hard to turn 2, and he's out at safe at, or out at center, safe at first. So it's a fielder's choice and RBI for Bertera, and the Rangers have cut the Red Sox lead to 4 at 5-1. Here's Eli White, tying run on deck. So it's 3 singles and now a fielder's choice. So the runner at first was out at second, and Bertera, trying to watch that name, the batter was safe at first by a hair. He has 14 speed, but he was safe by a hair. He was barely out at second, and the runner at first was barely out at second, and the batter was barely safe at first. Here we go. Eli White's trying hard to double him up. Line drive caught, and it's a double play as he applying the 10 to Butera, and the inning's over. The Rangers did one, but they leave one. Or the Rangers did one. The Rangers did a run, or the Rangers did a run, and they leave one. And the 5 scores, the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 1. So 3 signals, a fielder's choice, and then a 3 unassisted double play. And now it's 5-1 Red Sox. A little tapper. He ran slam last time, obviously. Throw it at first by 10 and 1 down. So in that inning, 3 signals, a fielder's choice, and then a 3 unassisted double play. It was caught by Dahlbeck, and he applied a tag with his bare hand, with the ball in his bare hand to Butera. Little jam shot. Throw to first, but a center baseman is in time, 2 down. So Rangers base loaded, nobody out, and did 1 on a fielder's choice. And then White lined in a double play. Ground ball, and then there's a base hit. It's Pence, a diamond center baseman. 2 out single for, I believe that's Renfroe in the 6th inning. Yeah, Renfroe. Now it's Bobby Dahlbeck. Ground ball. There's a center for the force, and the inning's over. 1 in and 1 left for the Red Sox. Middle of 6. The scores the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 1. Here we go. Here's Holt. 2-3-4 up in the inning, with the Rangers down 5-1. Ground ball routine for Gonzalez. And 1 down. And here's Maritime East Division. As you can see, these Red Sox are 2 games back of the Yankees, who won. But if the Red Sox win this game, they'll go down to a game and a half back. And right now the Red Sox are up by 4 in the 6th inning. There's Dahl, fly ball, going after it is a left fielder and the center fielder. Renfroe is going after it, or pardon me, Martinez is going after it, not Renfroe's in right field. Martinez does make the catch in left center field. 2 down for Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 in the game. 70th pitch coming for Richards. No action in either bullpen. Line drive, and that will get past the Ivan Verdugo. Go all the way to the wall. Martinez will throw it in. No, Verdugo will. And that might be a triple. Throw to third, safe. 2 out, triple for Gallo. And he's out 90 feet away from scoring. First triple of the year for Gallo. And now it's number Sherman and Apostle. Runner at third, 2 outs. He's trying to do a 2-out signal on Brennan Gallo. Line drive! And it's off the center baseman. Throw to first, safe. It's an infield signal for Apostle and an RBI, and it's 5-2. As the Rangers have cut the Red Sox lead to 3 at 5-2. And here's Davis with a tying run on deck. And foul ball. Tying runs on deck. 5-2 game here in the 6th. And they're starting to warm up. Matt and Andrees in the Red Sox bullpen. There's no action in the Rangers bullpen though. 2-2 count. Popped up. The pitch by Richards jammed Davis, and it's caught by Hernandez, and the inning's over. And the 6th scores now the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 2. The Rangers did a run and leave 1 here in the 6th inning. 5-2 Red Sox after 6 innings of play. Pitch in the bat third of the game. Energy of attendees in the yellow. No action in the Texas bullpen. A line drive base hit. Leadoff man on for the Red Sox in the top of the 7th. Did some insurance here. That's I believe the 10th hit of the game. Yeah, no, 9th hit. 5 runs and 9 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 2 runs and 8 hits, no errors for the Rangers. Now here's Gonzalez, and here comes Matt Bush from the bullpen. That's our number 1 practice pitch. or warm-up pitch. 1-0 count. Ground ball off the pitcher, off of Bush. Throw to first by Bush, got him. So he does recover, and hit the out. Runner sent it 1 out. Now it's Bodart, super through 2 singles and has scored a run in this game. Line drive. 1 run for Gallo. He runs it down. Runner sent it 10 and go to third. Throw to third is not in time. Runner at third, 2 outs here in the 7th. Verdugo. 2-1 count. Little jam shot to the shortstop. Throw to first, and the inning's over. And the Red Sox trying to run at third base. 7 stretch time here at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. The score is the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 2. Here's Calhoun. They had 9 more outs to work with. The Rangers do as they're down 3. They were down 5-0, and now it's 5-2. Ground ball through the ship, base hit. Went up man for the Rangers in the bottom of 7th. There's a time run once it didn't come to the on-deck circle, which should be, here's Falefa. Here we go. Ground ball, base hit. Tyrone coming to the plate in form of Butera, who had a fielder's choice and RBI in his last at-bat. 2-1, nobody out in the 7th, and that might be the end of the day for Richards. Top order follows after this, and here comes Andrees. Runners on base are responsible for Richards. Andrees, 12 appearances this season, 1-0 record, 0 for 1 on saves, switched 18 and 3rd innings. He has a 3.93 ERA. Obviously, it's not a save. 1-0 count. Ground ball back to the pitcher, and the new pitcher comes in and gets a 1-6-3 double play. 2 down. Butera grounds into a 1-6-3 double play. The pitcher's best friend, and Andrees comes in, hits a double play. Runner at third, 2 outs for Eli White. Line drive, base hit. It's a 2-run game. And no way he did it. White was just 92 speed. Arvidas in over Eli White, and the Rangers are within 2. Here's Holt. Ground ball, that's another base hit. 2-1, 2 out in the 7th inning, and now the go-ahead runner will come to the plate. In the form of, I believe, might be Gallo. It's David Dahl. So at one point, 5-0 in Boston. Now it's 5-3. Timer at first base. Go-ahead run at the plate. They're starting to run up Josh Taylor in a hurry here because Andrees, after the double play, is getting tagged here. Fly ball, that should do it for the inning, not the game, obviously. And Verdugo's got it, and the Rangers did 1, but they strand 2. We headed the 8th. The score is now the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 3. Since this RBS ended by Eli White. We headed the 8th with the Rangers up 2, or with the Red Sox up 2. There's Matt Bush, no action in the Texas bullpen. Ground ball, first baseman. 3 unassisted ground ball, 1 down. Starting the Parsons, looks like. No. Just the announcers. Matt Vesturgeon, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Pleasant, and How You Want Me. Vinny J and 242, 18 and tape. Here's Devers, who had a grand slam earlier. Red Sox haven't scored since. Ground ball to the only down. Ground ball, 5-3 down to the Holt, who's the only down on the left side of the infield. 2 down. Here's Vasquez. Little tapper in front of the plate. That is a fair ball. About a foot in front of home plate. In and over. Minimum of 8. The score is still 5-3 Boston. Here we go. Here's Gallo now. And here comes, there's someone with the closer, Matt Barnes. His energy is really low. Then here comes Josh Taylor. 4 appearances this season. 1 for 1 on saves. His pitch sits in 7. Straight up, no outs. He was 100 average versus right-handed batters. No average versus left-handed batters. And he has no ERA. So he hasn't given up an earned run this season in 4 appearances. Here's Gallo, lefty versus lefty. And by the way, that third run was charged to the starter, I believe, if I remember. Not Dame. I don't know what Dame was. Bot store. I think that is charged to the Richards. Yeah, all 3 runs for the Rangers were. Well, the first 2 were charged, and the third one was charged to Richards. So he had 10 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, no wants, 1 strikeout. So his ERA is now 4.64. And then I want to see. Yeah, full advantage's ERA now is 7.5. Here we go. 1-2 count. popped up. DeJane with that two-seam fastball on the inside corner, and Ventus got it in foul territory, 1 down. Huge first out because even one base runner in the time running the plate, and here this guy is 1 for 3. 1 for 3 with a infield signal and an RBI, foul ball. 1-2 down. Line drive, but that will be caught by Renfroe late to this down straightaway right field, 2 down. Rangers who are down 5-3 are down on the final 4 outs. Here's Davis. 3-2 down. Foul ball. And we're down 5-0, but now they're starting to creep back, but they need a base runner in the time run of the plate. Ground ball, that might be your base runner, maybe, and it is not. Great pick by Dahlbat and the low throw by Hernandez. We head to the 9th here in Arlington. The score is 5-3 Boston. Here's Hunter Renfroe. 1-2 down. Ground ball where no one was. Base hit for Renfroe. The Red Sox 10th hit of the game. And here comes Kyle Cody. Bobby Dahlbat, ground ball, base hit. 2-1, nobody out for the Red Sox in the top of the 9th as they're looking for some insurance here in the top half of the 9th. Here's Hernandez. Ground ball, have to be 2, 4, 6, 3. No, not a double play as Hernandez beats out the relay. Runs in the corners, 1 out here in the 9th. For Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 3 the double. Ground ball have to be 2. It's botched under the glove of Hull, and the run will score, and it sits to 3. As the Red Sox have scored for the first time and for since the Grand Slam by Devers, which was I think the 3rd inning, and they slapped Holt with an E5. 6-3 Boston, as Boston scores for the first time since the 3rd inning, where they scored all 5 of their runs. The Red Sox got 5 in the 3rd. Rangers got 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and now the Red Sox. The Red Sox got 5 in the 3rd. Rangers got 1 in the 5th, 6th, and 7th, and now the Red Sox have got 1 here in the 9th. In and double play, ground ball, base hit. They are sending the runner. Throw home by Calhoun is not in time, and it's 7-3. The RBI sent over Xander Bogaerts, and it's 7-3 Boston, as they have scored 2 runs so far in the 9th inning, and they're up by a grand slam. Ground ball to be 2. That is your 6-4-3 double play to pick by the first baseman. The Red Sox hit 2, and now they lead by 4 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. And we know bottom 9, it's not a safe situation, so the closer's not going to come in, and I'll leave Taylor in. Here's Calhoun, 3 for 3. And round ball, make that 4 for 4. Lead-off man on for the Rangers in the bottom of the 9th as they're still within a grand slam, but they need 2 more base runners and been the time running the play. Here's Falefa, then it's Becerra, and then the top of the order. 1 on count. Ground ball, that could be 2. Second 1, first, and that is your double play. 4-6-3 double play, and the Rangers are down their final out this afternoon. Here's Becerra, down on the keep the game alive. 3-2 count. And that is low ball 4. So the number 9 man works a lot, keeps the game alive for Eli White. 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI. 1 on count. Ground ball should do it. Flip to second or throw to second for the force, and the Red Sox win 7-3 over the Rangers here at Globe Life Field as they sweep the Rangers. 4-game sweep for the Red Sox over the Rangers here on the road, and the Red Sox improved to 19-10, and they moved back within a game and a half of the Yankees. 7 runs and 12 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 3 runs and 13 hits, 1 error, which is by Holt for the Rangers. Vinny J, final score of the Boston Red Sox 7 and the Texas Rangers 3. Vinny J signing off for now. Well, that was a good game. Devers 1 for 4. Obviously the Grand Slam is a player of the day. Eric Richards gets a win. Mike Fulton gets a loss. I'm not sure why Josh Taylor gets a save, but he does. Second of the season. And now the Rangers moved the Red Sox moved to 19-10, and they moved back within a game and a half of the Yankees. 7 runs and 12 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 3 runs and 13 hits, 1 error, which is by Brock Holt for the Rangers. Devers 1 for 4 with the Grand Slam as a player of the game. Richards gets the win. Fulton gets the loss. And Taylor, I guess because he came in when it was 5-3, which would have been a safe situation, gets a save. Although I'm not exactly sure how it's a save, but because he did come in when it was 5-3. That's probably why, because he came in when it was a safe situation. It was in the 8th inning, and then because we got the 2 and 9, it became it wasn't a safe situation, but because I guess he came in when it was a 2-run game, which would have been a safe situation, he gets a save. Josh Taylor gets a save, second of the season. No players for the Red Sox: Devers, Bodart, Gonzalez, Martinez. No players for the Rangers: Calhoun, Gallo, White, and Falefa. Pretty good game. And I know nothing in the menu right now, but I want to show you what game we'll be playing for the next episode, which hopefully will go up sooner than later. But it'll be against the Yankees. It'll be a rubber match, but against the Yankees. I think it's in New York, but I want to show you exactly when it is in this game. I'm not sure when it's going to go up in real life, but it's right here. It's the game on Sunday, June 6, 2021, which in real life would be this upcoming Sunday. This upcoming Sunday. I know I play this game because obviously, the Yankees. We're a game and a half behind them, and I'm telling you, rubber match of that series. This will be that episode regardless of if we already won the series or if they already won the series. The next episode of the series will be the third and final game of this 3-game series against the Yankees in New York, in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And this game that will be in the next episode will be on Sunday, June 6th, 2021. As we did the dub, we got the dub 2-1 against the Orioles in opening inning, which was the last episode, and we did the dub here against the Rangers 7-3 in the second episode of this series. I'm not sure when this episode of the series will be, but the next video on this channel will be if I didn't film tomorrow, I might not be able to film, but the next video on this channel will be the next episode of my Dash C Madden 21 Career Mode series, or the next episode of my MLB The Show 21 postseason series. And if it is postseason, it will be game 1 between the Cubs and the Braves in Atlanta. And I'll tell you who won the NL Wild Card. But you know who won the AL Wild Card? And I'm not going to tell you in this video just in case you haven't seen it yet. But that was a video. And I'll tell you in the next episode of my postseason series who won the NL Wild Card game. But once again, the next episode of that series will be game 1 between the Cubs and the Braves in Atlanta. And the next video on this channel, once again, will be the next episode of my Dash C Madden 21 Career Mode series, or the next episode of my MLB The Show 21 postseason series. So there's a 50-50 chance. So if it's career mode, then the next episode after that will be postseason. But if it's postseason, then the next episode after that, or say the next video on the channel is career mode, then the next video after that will be postseason, and then say the next video on the channel is postseason, then the next video after that will be career mode. So I'll do both. I'm not sure what order it's going to be. It's only career mode and then postseason, or the other way around. Okay, so I'm close no board. Hit this episode, the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. It's our mom, dad, grandpa, and uncle Spencer. Okay, that's time we're closing. Okay, guys, time for the closing. No board. If you like this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. It's our mom, dad, grandpa, and uncle Spencer friends about these videos. And I'm going to see you in episode number 3 of his Boston Red Sox franchise series. See you in episode number 3. Need all the bacon and the Red Sox.